Ko je be ne dey abatu a eda yanim no abatu e ho hia. Ghana for P no mani da Yura John Mahama ene NDC amanyoko eso. Se ye be ye adwumaden a cheche ye hyehye pa ne ne pa ye wo ma Ghana na to nipa akoma so. Amonyame boa ya nkunimdie ayeye ndia. Nti asodie kese aba beda ye nyina ye nso NDC for tichu ya ye wodi bre e wo party ni mo. And adwuma no intimi tinafa akonye to le bia na efomfo so hia. Penyisu mfu do so wo ye ne nyina nti ye bebo kakra won kra na yakofom so akobom kakra nkakra onyame adom nsem no kofom a Ghana for dodo na no ete NDC enhyehyɛ yase omo na do mu jam no munim se nisi hyehyɛ omo fa na obisa wo mo a obi ase ene enyema nkoye obi esi apene adwuma ni ho sika ni ho ye nipa bedi kura na obi asore wo hwe no ne yele ne ma bedi kura no kodwo ede omo nim se enye bosha NPP for the share ni amambo no enkoye bibi agensemo enti dodo na no hwe kwan se 7 December beba no masisem ato abapa o mahwe o masitire mato abapa ebenya nsunsuanso papa ewo wona brabom ene Ghana mpuntu so and eno ho adwuma na sese ye ma me na wo so wase wo ne wapamfo sese de Ghana ye cancer ntrofo a omode yakokoduro eye wona adwuma na wo kanokre na oboa ma Ghana fo hu de yekoso a kodwo Captain Smart wa ba be kokrumuti a yensa homopo onyame hwa no nkoso emo ho ban na de wo ye ma Ghana no woni wapamfo mo nkoso nyane saa
ehine sese awako share campaign ase
ko mfimfim mantem Central Region yakwa Asante mantem makwa Hafo makwa Bunu East makwa Bunu Region yakwa baby bebre iguso ayo bontoa and the aka ye nimso na do so but a teamwork nti we fa ha na we afa ha na asanso abankan anza ye de no untimi nkokam because adwuma no communication adwuma no ne fapem na nkasa na nkran ne wo nti ukofom kakra we se sanso san wuchi na oba na behwe se party no ye messages form of adverts ye airtime ye communicators bibia koso kama eno nti na mababa na nche cry be sanso akofom akoba
se na kwa chance region what say
Kojo ese wani ense okache enye madane men kase ene Ashanti region aye NDC debi Ashanti region is still the NPP stronghold but me sure that this time around the results be free Ashanti abano it will shock the entire nation and the world. Yes.
Ashanti region.
I'm telling you, I think this year NDC benya your best ever results from Ashanti, the best ever results, and the NPP benya almost worst ever results from Ashanti. We've been trying to. NDC will get its best ever results from Ashanti. Not that we are winning, but votes are benya.
Not that we are winning Ashanti region.
No, we won't win. We can't win. 2020 and 26.5. But this year, a better chance. Na NPP for so. When you're 71%, 2020. This year, a beba from cry. Because nipe wo hono. Dodo na bre NPP. Dodo na no party no. Ubi so mo meka se di twa ye fruma. Ye wo mi tu mu. Ye na nanom na de ba ye. Ya party. But a lot of young people are moving away from that. Because bebre we say sa de na NPP futima yo mo de say o man fo mpuntu adwuma bi anko Asante mantem kra ye beto ama mo. Omo ankasa ka edi twa Asante fo mpo. Sa Asante region de wo de bo ekora akosi wo. Boba na the NPP flag so ye beto aba ma no. So they take the people for granted. Na nkenya sa regional minister mu Simono Semensa tibi kotena TV so. Ye bisa na se kanyema numu a akufo ado ne ba womia aye ama Asante fo. Akwa ba ko na wo man exams so na friend say omo former vice chairman. They only hope simbe. Tentino.
Chairman Omare
Wade ono mpo ya de obo no ho modern Ashanti regional minister. So no mpo ultimi de nza fefa ni timu kan bibi. Regional minister dey say shia me office achiwo. Shia me. Office achiwo so kwadwo ka dey no. Omoton yokugari any appetition and omoton office achiwo. When to me and fan the nancy we say
but that's the truth.
We ni
yeah we come as na Ashanti regional coordinating council actually hono
petition yeah make am volunteer say any petition
yeah what you
as minister need to make us share me chiro
and a barber shop kitwe bi so wo
me matena RCC that when Eric Opoku was regional minister when I met because I was his assistant and so na make we adwuma OKM so ye nim se omadi asantefo hwamo and e kwa asante mantemu a bibi papa bi e wa asante mantem bia ye NDC na ye ya na se opim so asante mawura na ye
2020 elections na nipa 12 and ejina so medi president and at this year nipa dumiensa and ba ko afrim mana ba 12 na into obi bedi 12 years obi bedi 12 years Alfred Kwame Asiedu Wakanya 952 from Ashanti region. Nana Kredu Wajman Rawlins Fiantuan Importem Hunya 476. Bridget Akosia Jogbenuku PPP 435. David Asibi Apasra PNC Unya 444. Kofi Apalunya 712. Hassan Ayariga 482. Henry Herbert Latte, friends at GCPP 304, Mami Kuyadonko 539, and Afe Gum, Inya 12,564. John Dramani Mahama, Inya 653,149. And I'll say, you do better than this.
Oh, cry.
Oh, okay.
Cry.
And another Danko Akufo-Addo. Inya 1,795,820.
Yeah.
4.
Now, could you, can say, my mentia, Ashanti regional chairman for the NDC, chairman Anakwesi, and then the regional secretary, Amwakohene, organizer Maminia Alassani Sham, and a communication officer Abbas Nuruddin. Women organizer, executives Nina Minyobian Free, Comrade Osman or youth organizer, women organizer until Gloria, Zungu Caucus for Kojo, and ne Uba in this Yamanyo Kumana Ope regional. The original executives, Ebo Jumapa, they are all working this time around the kind of commitment, dedication, and the forward Juma din pa your party for from region constituency to branch but I think it's Ashanti region given the facts of what NPP stronghold in terms in spite of the hostilities a Juma and Anakwesi and in the team there esabaso body intimeche o man ope me bo mabaso no monton koso sa abapa no mudua no afefempo awie na on 7 December yebetwa aba no ama wiase nyina hu adwuma pa o ma ye bekoso aba na ya beboa wo mo na yenimse adwuma no fa kese de o mo ana eye na mo amo so amohwe ni musi Urajo mama beba na nche by the 29th of November John Dramani Mahama obebu na ketima be pia sentiment all things being equal enti munkoso na mohwe nanim na oba o de sempe no ebeba 24-hour economy no ehihye ya o de ba de adwuma yeyo ene nkoso beba sentiment no impuntu ho asem ene o de ba de ya no mo ne na mo keka na yebetwa free SHS mu eyantoronko a eni nyina so bi omoboa John Mahama na eba no wa be ni ye enti montwen Yura John Dramani Mahama latest by the 29th you'll be in the Ashanti region to tour the region.
2020 Nana Adunya 71.6% to Ashanti region. Far below all electoral percentages are NPP candidate to be Enya Ewa Ashanti region.
And this was just 4 years in office.
4 years in office.
No more the bomb was for free.
NPP nya 71.6%. Now this time around almost 80%. Is it going to happen or not? John Dramani Mahama 26.1%. ABC. Sa and I be calling the two Abanuia. Sammy, I fade to the main issue.
Yeah.
Minim Sawat, I don't pay never been in a museum, but my main shared no idea I say about GOC or Ashanti region. Brigadier General Opoku. What's why they?
Could you? I say me no abosi. Asem kesi o. Asem kesi pa. na mame fa nchia kese emma wahwefo ne omo muti dwumadie nyina ye do mo ase aga na ni a woti me bia no mesre so be yi waso nidie kwa so na wo de tie nsem wa meka na wo ankasa bisa ho as Ghana ni se de ekoso no ye mo man no ana enye ma wo man no hwe Ghana bakosemu yato aba na bato ba ko a de basabasa ye ne oyene eba Ghana pa she Ghana fo awerɛho ne yaw abato ba ko a eye one election a de anim guase ebre Ghana abato a ema yehu ahuri kasem ene yawudi sempa baako eya yawaso west were gone by elections yeto saba no itiefo be kaya on the 31st of January 2019 die yehu na yawaso no kwadwo ni yehu bi da kabato de ntokwa besi kura party baako we nkrofo party baako we nkrofo no mo de aboani ne apata na police fo abechichi nipa na edibia court edibia tuma na ye jaibi die yehu no but for the first time Ghana bakosem yehu by election yakwa by anopa 9:10 a.m. na amachofo intitirafo later yehu say omo ye NPP intitirafo vigilantes thugs and hoodlums and na ye train yomo Ghana ban Akufuado NPP aban bawomi aban afa yensika train yomo ashomo national security ntare na as at that time crowd yehu say national security omo won ntare omo shede ko elections te say de omo kwa akon. That was the time I use almost kaki camo top and down and boots. Ni yehu akodia Ghana bakosemu yehu se sojani and a police ni kitebi. Sophisticated weapons are. Uko Iraq ni Syria and to kwesi wakra menye sure se ubehubi. We saw these so-called SWAT operatives of the national security. Almost shakotare kitel tuo. Na omuni mboni omukodi nti omakatakata omani mu bi ahye mask na yehu bi da it is a war movie. We saw that at Labaoleshi at Ayawaso West Wagon 31st January 2019 omukoto tutuo eprepre nipa ebu nipa empo mrahye bedwani fo ningo prampram mamfa ne wanche no omupapa na ni so bu nipa pasa dia babu bo ni petim prepre nipa besine Ghana fo bebre eno omo kan a bia di dem bisine ebi ntimi nante ebi ani hu ade de course no asemi bo man nyina pusa ehye yareho omampenya Kufuado a woye chairman of Security Council kazo oni mo hwe ti okote ba sukun bi potokasem a lawyer for say commission of inquiry so mo hwe asem ne ye ka commission of inquiry a eye ba suku a omo ya asem mu omuti asem sisi omo ye hwehwemu a omo to me to say high court ento omo hwe asem bi mu no omo de omo decision beto abonte na ban di tumu a it has a force of law omo ko hwe asem ni mu a paragraph 3.4 of omo report the commission who ye any where Justice Emil Short, former commissioner of Shraj onye ndisi ni an elderly statesman agana obi abuno enu ti na Kufuado kofa na say omeda commissioner no munti asem wo kan. The commission recommends the reprimand of Colonel Mike Opoku. E pa chofa batwi mame.
Sir commission no abedwe ko no say Colonel Opoku yentwe naso
for being ultimately responsible for the outcome of the SWAT operation at Labaoleshi School Police Station.
Sir ononko na ye kontenkro ejina ye basabasa buntum ekoso e Labaoleshi Police Station wa ni pepra ye MPD sotro.
His liability is further reinforced by his failure to properly define the mission for which the SWAT team was sent and ensuring that the SWAT team complied with the defined mission.
Enyamre nsemo a ekoso no ne di mutintimman na ohye mu kena efuntum fra ye bum mu adapa team adaban te aya asesrade said ye be ye betimi edimu nempo no ono ni tumi a na owo samre no eno na ma mbantia ne mbaba wa wosoma wo no wotie ono nasem no wodi so pepepe ebe moja no hwegu ye
further he Colonel Michael Poku failed to conduct an internal inquiry into identifying the culprits of the offense when revelations became rife that there were operational lapses resulting in violations of human rights.
Ebiam ana ye furthermore no ne ebiam no ye nyina ekoso no ojaye ni refiye osheda wampemwa wanwene ho wansusu so obeyere ne ho ayemu hwehwemu ehu se nipa edi sa nyamra nsemi no wobeye panti de edi kan obeche won atwenwa so de etoso mienu dwumadi ankasa asa wo ye banudini ewasra ene bamba dwumamu a wutimi ye na wo hunu se de me ye ahatosi ene lapses no papa no wemfi.
It is further recommended that Colonel Opoku be made to immediately release the weapons used for, as well as the persons involved in the operation, to enable ballistic testing and analysis to be undertaken and for further investigations by the police.
I say etuo ahodo akodi ewo puntumpum ke bum bum akase ni nyina ono ne de animu e mo de yes adwuma no owie ya no no aka ni nyina abo no otu gogu tokro bim na omo se omo hye no se onjai se etuo ni nyina mu na omo ntimi momode ahwehwem ehu ba bi etuo akodi ewo ni firi ene won a etuo se etuo no ene won a na ekuta ba bi kuna wonyaye ene de enti a ode kɔ ho
Kojo
ye
we eye onyame asem we and the Justice Elmil Short Commission be kan enya Sammy Gyamfi enti ayawa so West Wagon that bloody election ne kofa bae obroni say the mastermind the one who orchestrated it eye nipa ye kan asemi samre no ye Colonel friend of Mike Opoku na kwadwo yam kote a obia short commission say yentwe so. And in the white paper abayanka ho asem they neither said they were accepting or rejecting. So for me it stands. Yam kote a yenya ntwe na so. Omwai ato ni post mu ya promoting no ahye na nimunyam sa empower ya de obotuo ewo ayawa so West Ogo na prepare nipa. It is a say from Colonel Yayeno Brigadier General. Brigadier General. And so we are soldier for maybe my kunimwa. Or much Ghana nimu. And ye war a soldier for or more bia into Northern Command, Southern Command, ye were soldier for our war. Or more war mumpenny for or mudio money. Omunina eshe CDS as a Chief of Defense Staff. But oko in 3 mantemu eye asante mantem bono ahafo bunu east name sam patemu why a friend of Central Command na. Omo headquarters here Ashanti region, Kumasi to be precise. Say papaya odi boni a course wa ya waso West Wogwa. Short commission say kewasi etwe so enso Akufuado abon abaso aye ne Brigadier General no ono na yede na koto ho say asojafo wo ho nyina no ono ne omo commander eno ne ye frɛ no General Officer Commanding ono ye omo panyin pa enti enam za dibre ni nti no abato ahobambo a ye ho hyehyɛ currently papa ye ɔka ho bi menu yati asɛm ne o ɔka ho bi. And NDC for ye ka say assemble ni on my ben na sa de we betumi asi obi a ye to aba o de basai ne oyene abam ahyehyɛ NPP vigilante national security ntare wa mo atu ama makototo epepre nipa bu nipa ono ankasa aba be kana numu asem so ono na na ehye akire esi dan and a commission say yentwe na so a say dey yabo na baso de dwumadi kesisi akɔhye ne nsa na say Ashanti region wuntumi mo sɔre a mo say ye be wi abam no na che say omo nan gina bibi so because abato nwiamu master ene ye de asojafo nyina hye ne nsa e wasante mantem we ema NDC sorry ya adwen say ye de ni bedi papa nachi ye sate say ye be follow nanamo a o2 asantiment akwadwo de ye hu ne ye mu ahye de papa no ye na ya waso west wogo no kra de comedies say no ma hye ne kutupa o mama na kokodro because oye ya waso de no wanya brigadier general eju oso be 2024 de no de agi CDS enti ono aka ebo ne ho asafo hene say akufuado ahye ne boso be ye ne CDS na abato a ye beto yi aya waso kura so a obekum NDC for te say okum no ma asem wa ka no yes edana no because why ye
adanse ho
oh masa mesi nipa o mo te sa asem no adanse for
okay
see yes ye the character command IGP any CDS on say aya waso west wo go see ye no okoye ne ho ageman e wo commission wa wutie mbia Google I take responsibility for aya waso west wo go violence Kenny Lupuku ono ankasa kwaje tum se ono na ye NPP say me ba wa ya ade akoye ya kukodu for me mani baby pa sha ade me pese me ye bi obeboa me and ode na kwakoto ono so he is a hatchet man me no ka say ono ya NPP for shadow CDS or tewa soldier for nyina hye na se opompe pra no papa we ode nanim aye from omu no because no the boss ni pay master ni Akufuado adwuma wo ye no oye ma Akufuado and Akufuado so ahye debo boa me they said the techi man south omututu okum nipa ya e di wi abamu no that is what they want to do and what is the game plan on sesa no they said the oya director of operations or national security no kofa MPP intitra for they said double Ghana for mo kai double MPP intitra ni no ne Sammy Gyamfi and a corner kranda the short commission found him as one of the leaders of the tax and recommended say yem prosecute because two na no kita no need to me so kita sa two national security for ni sa to me no eye Kenny Lopokui na mema omo sa akode no the short commission said it sa double kofui na ene wafa wo mo a the same thing oye in 2019 the same training and odema omo asochuare we have the pictures omo training omo
more pictures no
oh yes they are training them at Asochuare and other places. The same game plan. They said you're far. Invisible Forces, Delta Forces, Bolegatanga Bulldogs, Kandahar Boys, you can say Sanko for voter crocodiles. Echeni omo makode mo de yenya bransem ayawaso in 2020 elections. Mukum nipa wotwe. Ablekuma Central your bo obi tuo no NPP vigilante. That is Lord Komo's boy. And other parts of the country. Silas, voter registration, on the second. Those boys following abroad, they did that. In the Banda constituency. The same game plan, and he is implementing it in Ashanti. Because he said, Jimensa Akase, about 1 year, on train results, we are on crying. Yato yana yankeka constituency, mumna region, yen declare. Into Omoya Omunti Trasem. Na almost MPP vigilante for enya soldier for eto de be amount for tiase sa nyema na MPP for ye no metumi aka se dodo na omo use soldier for MPP vigilantes no mo use omo no ma show omo soldier atare then you have a colonel leading them because national security those were not proper national security people the promotion so ma you saw them eye opoku no any training omo army omo sa no obi a any so di tuo national security for di tuo ama omo am yakotutu prepare nipa na ho di dibre we koma no adai Ghana eyo maya ye nyina ye wa ye pese asumdue etinum afebon no e na Akufuado wo pese wo say nana this guy is a danger and a threat to the peace and stability of Ghana. A danger and a threat in any serious jurisdiction he will be in jail. Mogu asoja ejuma na nimu ase says Papa pay my brigadier general as answer I any general officer commander soldier for mo bro mo jeni e de bomb my ho ban bebrebe wo mi ntima anya obi amani di bresa akwa we wadi boni ente say na elmi short commission report with the powers of the high court say yentwe na so ona mo di tumi ima no nti ono so o ma hye ne kutupa ena o trainee vigilantes na po a wabɔ ne say obe show mu soldier atare say oni national security biem he say soldier mu na ukita post dia obe show mu soldier atare obe ma mu tuo ni akode ye te say de oye na ya waso no omo betoto no mo de scare nipa we intimidate bubu bi eprepre bia na NPP fo nya kwan atete agum te say de bi omo ye na Ashanti region omo nya kwan ewi abam. That is their game plan. But Kwadwo, so nyame kokruku we ehata suri there, they will never succeed. Said your moye no sumase no onyame wapo mo ntoma. Enframa abo akokoto ada wo bi anim. Ene me kana asem na nsentwo ni bi twetwema no na enye saa na Kwadwo me ka asem cho.
Kachame.
Ni papa e wo se nsentwo fo tu ni so sa saa akoya me kana asem. Say Kenny Lose. Maybe they may person my friend the Brigadier General Opokumpo because he doesn't deserve that position. Okay, is 2019 July. The central for Juma you from a modern Ghana, or more editor and one journalist. Editor and a friend Emmanuel Abogri. National security forecast with the bonnet Momokochen. Would you win him? Blue Gate as because yachiwa is it them so best friends. Match o ma bele match Sammy Gyamfi say we no obotantim omo ye hwe yi say oja our life am omo ko che abugiri a ono na fin susu a onte say wo omo di akwa share kam. Anybody watching me Google it, how a journalist editor of Modern Ghana was abducted ya kidnap no ya de ne share kam ni ya de boto ya de bibi echichiriniti wa hu ba bia woko omo nu mu asem na meka ene ya de ne koyura dan bi mu ene omo du fu no bo no tortured because what twele bibi atia akufuado. That happened. Who was the director of operations? O masa orders no ehwe sa operations nyina so papa ya meka na semia o started say wo ye these hatchet jobs for the NPP na nyenye o te sa abo ahuriye mo jampa ne tim da Ghana ye pesa abato ye asumdue no enye de wodwe hono no na omo a wodwe nanum ene de o cha NPP executive ono na yeslesli sika or you mobilizing funds for the NPP in Ashanti region they be want to meet in fie want to be personal assistant Andy otinifie ba wo mianua chief otinifie hono mo bo mo po hono mo ye bibia we know them our radar on them omo ho nkrofo na di intelligence ne bre yes okay intelligence ne nanche nkra no papa we ye ni wo bi kan because I was so there yan kanwie die na kire say na ya to the post mu ama di break say onya worse than what he did at Iowa.
Dem pa no person ye elections.
Number 1, Akufuado aka kire say oboa no manitimi ewia banimu a obeye ni CDS. Di papa no de odwen ho no o de ne manyina akwa akogu UK. Se BBC a ono de Quantum Crow osuru. Ena all store military uniforms are NPP vigilante are all training omo or the bema omo mahye on election day.
Ati o soldier ntade wo di fear.
Oh yes, all on the fear no.
O person on the microphone mo nyi soldier for.
Yes.
Okay.
Ena won to me mo omo illegal ballot papers aye beto ababi omo printing. Okay, 2020. Ye chinkrofo mienu asawase ba ko edwe so na bag bo machi a ballot papers gumu a EC stamp ye den esi akire. Eye den omunya EC validation stamp. The issue was simple. These guys, they work with their collaborators in the Electoral Commission. It is like they did in 2020. No? They are storing military uniforms, illegally printed ballot papers by Wuntumi and those guys, and then weapons. Now on election day, nobody says soldier for aqua, so no money soldier for papa. A NPP vigilantes are Opokui and that training or under the instructions of Wuntumi and the NPP. Omo ba no ma be basa basa. You know their game plan like they did at Techiman South. Ya to abawi ye be coalition omo so ma yenye. No ma tututu no ma shoot nipa no ma ku no. Omo so ntia se afa court. We control them. That is the game plan. But I said it yesterday and I'll repeat it today. Violence cannot and will not win the NPP this year's election.
Okay.
About we the Ghana for pay. Dodo obeto abama no ono do be yo mampenyi obi ani obetime wi aba we mo because Ghana fo nyina ni da ho NDC amanyoko ye ni da ho and the ebeye bia se na be ya omo hyehye ye boni emmem na Ghana enya asumdwe before, during and after the elections. Yebe. Anything ye fiti ase. Same way ye de kwa koma IGP. Ono and abatwo security task force no odano.
And conforme kasa ye bostrim ka say enra mo ye press conference no ka bia nka oba trim we ukone dem ma obehu bibia obi be friend no evidence.
As onim say security intelligence issues yen discuss obi anywhere oye matured and initiated or be discuss as say obi aka we asoja ni we can we chire no yeah the assembly comma CDS ni IGP no mo frɛ they was see disclose you be disclose so to that major say but assembly nyina ne say
na say mo wa dance here
exactly okay. But any radio so na ba be gina bonkuru say na we na can we chire na we na can yenye say no serious political party does that ye intelligence a yenya na ye de ato abonte or one sem ka wo meka but ye say intelligence no ye gidi because kojo the aware crowd that no so be rekoto a udi na chinye
na no ubu
exactly
obi o sa kan brofo
yes nipa no wa
he who has chew calabash
yes if he says he will chew a crab you don't argue
with him
because assembly nyina say aya was west wo born na e by election and mpo no you just mere director of operations national security okofa NPP vigilantes and more weapons that we had never seen in the history of this country relative to elections. He has been indicted and the commission says reprimand him. How then do you make him the general officer commanded? Position. This guy should be prosecuted. I was like the soldier because soldier Juma na Juma emu edru and imunyam Juma emu here. Yenina Ghana say ne if there is a threat to our peace and stability when the babeje soldier for ya to me the baby am ko bia mi tu chama omo they are noble men and women in uniforms working tirelessly to protect this nation. Yasemwa here can has got nothing to do with soldiers. Let me make it clear. It's about one individual and of course a few people who are working with him. Oh no me who so you soldier ni o NPP full soldier and he has soldier atare and Akufuado a promote no so that he can be emboldened and empowered to help them implement their Reagan plan. But your masheshe beyond yourself for your masheshe no ebeka omutim enkusi aga onyaminti enene asemo yaba beto yenim na me da wasese wa ma me sa kwenyen me abohu dewro enti ya asemo aye kenyina ne sa IGP una batu ho ahobambo ehye wonsa utai okodu anu bayi nimrika IGP eya beta abo nachi but abatu ahobambo de so far the record 100/100 IGP dampale no prayer ba ko pe eto de bia oye nyema bi de nyina ya abo nachi but nipa ya ade a wosaye a sin off by election was his first election maza wuntumi ntitira for de oba wo nyina na dampale mo ka den with the exception of a few issues. Also, me to me too. If I became a sin if you remember, and a national youth organizer, Moko Sen, the car Pablo. With the exception of a few incidents here and there, everything was peaceful because the police did not take sides. They made sure said they were fair. Second of we trouble and could be 25. It will be a done also, and a BBI assumed. Into the area, Nimune say, obey you the same system, and the abobine. Afa abatu across the nation. They end this year ring no. Sabatu ni asomdwe. Na ye to abana. The Ghana for do one pa o mayi no. Abatu ni mu da ho fan obi a bete ne wanse. Te say the aye from 92 BC ne. Na Ghana asomdwe atena ha afebɔ. Ba say Akufuado otimi gina stage so. On fere president mu a bia wetifie aduri. Wo hwe kofo nsua no. On hwe John Mahama mu nsua ho. Ogina stage. O say me de me handi over ma John Mahama na na achina. Wo yenyankopɔ. Ana wo na wo be decide de obe handi over ma no. Te say de John Mahama handi over ma ho no. Say Ghana for say John Mahama no mo pɛ no. You must hand over. But you don't say things that you will hand over. Or because
say wasesa no.
Or because
wasesa no.
Wasesa ndabe.
Voter region. Obeton ye voter region. Na na do ka say first no casa but say the Ghana
for the what dia and because that was a penny e kasa penny dia wo kasa kakasa e de asumdwe be den ebeba na brigadier general Opoku Yeah, the no kwakoma CDS. You didn't say omuno, but I was a CDS or then a nice for. Once he's a CDS, he must put his foot down. Now, Kwawe, Wanfa Basa Ibia Magana, and the US soldier for anyone.
That's President appointed energy minister. Mimbusa.
But Ghana Ghana Black Stars. He say African Cup of Crab Boy.
Me and then I can be a whole stadium now. Me who dear
now whole stadium be that's all.
I didn't know that it's a
Kumasi Stadium granted yes, I was who
Pacho opening
guys.
Herbert Krapa say dear. Wabaya substantive energy minister. I feel the energy minister. Na Puffy office. And they say and they 20th.
Did you know by after say adundum
aka 10 days na sefa say na watch me no na yene na wie already 2 weeks minister Nyame nshira no Sammy Medas Sammy Gyamfi communications officer MRD NDC and Michelle Bosse